Hey guys, thanks for joining me again. It's been a while since I've last updated. It's been just kind of crazy busy around the house, enjoying the Alaska summer. I just spent like 20 minutes going through my house looking for my little video tripod thing, and oh man, I either got too much stuff in this place or I'm going crazy. Probably the latter. Nonetheless, I want to talk to you today about this sweet little guitar by Recording King. It's the RPS-7 Parlor Dirty 30's. I believe that's what it says. Recording King Dirty 37 series. Dirty 37 series, I believe. RPS-7 TS. Designed in the USA, made in China. But I bought this off of Amazon back in March for $150. I'm an Amazon Prime member, no big deal. Free shipping, right? So, I mean, I felt like for the price point, it was worth the gamble. But that's not without a little research before. I came across this brand. Most of you probably get the Musician's Friend's Stupid Deal of the Day. And back in March, they had one for a Recording King whatever, I can't remember exactly the model, and the price point I think was like $200. It was a $350 guitar, and I'm like, Recording King, never heard of that brand, but just the photo of the guitar, I was like, this thing, it passed the eye test, right? And so just through some research, I stumbled across this particular model, and just there's like only 2 or 3 like really good high quality sounding YouTube videos out there, and I was like, you know what, for $150 I could probably, that's a gamble, I figured if the guitar sucked, I'd give it away to a nephew or something, just for them to plink around on. But truth be told, I kind of fell in love with this guitar. This thing is pretty sweet. It's pretty sounding. I mean, it's got this really charming, cheap tone about it. I believe the top of it is spruce, but the rest of it's laminate. I mean, it's really nothing special. And for sure, there are some cheap things about it. In particular, the fret markings are painted on, right? No real inlays there. The binding here, I don't know. I can't tell. I'm not an expert in craftsmanship and stuff, but it kind of feels cheap as well. I can't tell if that's painted on or if that's actual real binding. It kind of feels like real binding. But anyway, I fell in love with this guitar so much that I wanted to drop a pickup in it. Like, I wanted to really hear this thing through a PA system. And let's face it, this is my banger. Like, this is my couch guitar. So, like, if I go to a gig, if I'm out at an open mic with this thing, if I were to lose it, it's not the end of the world, right? But I still wanted something. You got to have something functional, of course. And, of course, you need something to plug in, right, if you're going to play out live. Otherwise, you're miking and you're glued to one spot in the stage, and that's just horrible. I don't like that. So I was looking into acoustic pickups, and I stumbled across this LR Bags. Great company, just for my own research in it. I think it looks pretty cool. What's awesome is that it's had that installed as well. That's the input jack, the strap nut there. And this thing sounds great through a PA. I mean, this thing keeps surprising me for the price point and for what it is. Like, it's fun to play. It's, if I'm on the couch watching TV, Netflixing, and I just need something in my hand, or if I'm YouTubing, whatever, need something in my hand, this is my guitar. It's easy to sit on the couch with it. It's easy to just strum and bang away. I took it to a festival a couple of weeks ago, and it even got rained on, and it's still fine. Like, it's still playing, it's still holding the tune. another important key is that it holds its tune relatively well. I mean, there are certainly worse guitars out there that don't hold a tune whatsoever while you're playing it. You pretty much have to tune this every time you pick it up, but that's usually every guitar. Anyway, I really dig it. I will put a link to another video I did a couple weeks ago. Maybe you saw it, I don't know. It's my NPR Tiny Desk Concert contest submission for 2019. I did it on this guitar. Of course, on that video there is some audio processing involved. I was recording it through my computer in Logic Pro. I put some reverb and echo on there and whatnot. But nonetheless, you can kind of get a feel for what this thing can do in that video. I hope you also enjoy the song. But nonetheless, if you got some disposable income, if you've got a kid or a nephew or a niece that son or daughter that want to learn how to play guitar, I think this is a very viable option. I don't know how many, how much style kids are worried about. I don't know if this style is cool for a kid. I don't know, but definitely for parents and the price point and the quality of instrument, this is a good, solid, viable option. I mean, I'd plan on probably gigging with this thing, and I would totally let my kid, if I had a kid, learn on something like this. I'm really intrigued. I've only had it since about March. I'm really intrigued about how this thing's gonna age. How long is this thing gonna last? The thing about the painted on fretboard is that I think it's gonna look cool when that starts to kind of wear out. And I think that might even be a little something that Recording King is going for. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I'm not in their marketing department, but nonetheless, how this thing ages, I think it's only gonna get better, as most guitars do with age. Bottom line up front, excellent quality guitar. I'm super excited to have it. I'm looking at other Recording Kings. And yeah, if you're out there with some extra cash laying around, you're looking to add something to your arsenal, good little songwriting machine, Recording King, Dirty 30's RPS-7. Go check it out. And hey, thanks for watching. If you guys made it this far, please please hit the subscribe button. I greatly appreciate it. Just really trying to keep this thing alive. Just trying to keep shedding some light on some local bands here in Alaska. I'd like to tell you about some gear I love. Hit me up in a comment. Ask me questions. Let's make this a conversation. Peace.